What up, y'all? It's your boy Don. Got a little video for y'all today. Basically, we're gonna be watching some Jubilee videos, and some of their little more questionable ones. So if y'all don't know who Jubilee is, they're a YouTube channel with 9.98 million subscribers or something. And basically, like, they do a bunch of different challenges: 25 women versus one secret man, 6 grandpas versus one fake grandpa, Dr. Mike versus 20 anti-vaxxers. You get the point. But I mean, they got a little bit kind of questionable videos, I can't lie. I mean, what do black people think about white people? Then they got, do 50 black people and white people think the same? I mean, these videos are kind of leaning a certain way. 6 people with autism versus one fake. If I made that type of video, if I just went out into public guessing, do people have autism? I'm gonna get, this is not something you can just do. We gotta check these out. We gotta investigate a little bit. Enjoy the video, y'all.
I went to a school that was predominantly black when I was growing up. And when I first saw the first white kid, I was like, what is that?
You know what? My question is how does this girl not know white people exist? Does she not own a television? Has she never been on social media? Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you just say, oh, I don't know white people exist? Like, okay, if you have a white person saying that, like, you know how big of an issue that would be? Like, I'm gonna just shut up.
I act differently around people who aren't my race. 3, 2, 1.
Unc got a little too excited there.
That aren't accepted, that when I'm around different people that look like me, I can express myself differently. Like, I feel like if I talk a little proper, sometimes I get a little slack for it from my side of the family. But when I go out into the world, sometimes I like EDC, I like tech music.
All right. They really chose the most whitewashed black girl to put on this show. Talking about listening to EDM, techno, right? But she can't even get the name right for EDM, calling it EDC. You had one job to remember 3 letters, and you can't even do that right.
I disagree instead of strongly disagree because, like, there have been situations where I get introduced to a group of someone of a different race. And, like, yeah, at first I'm pulled back, but once I get comfortable with them, those walls come down, and then, yeah, that's where my true self comes out.
For me, it really depends because I've been shooting music videos in the hood, so I really need to basically adopt myself to become a black person. So for me, it's not a problem like meeting new races. I always like vibe and chill with people.
This just sounds so wrong coming out of his mouth. Like, he really could have chose to word it any other way. But no, he's like, nah, I have to act black. When I'm in the hood, I act black. I am black. Like, I get his point, but it's just the way he said it. It's just, I don't.
Do you think adapting yourself to those different ethnicities is like something that's required to foster like a successful relationship?
Like, I would say it's really more for your survival because, you know, like, if you are the only white guy on set and like there's like people with like guns and stuff, and you know, you just really need to like fit in and just be chill with it.
His only real reason to act black is for he doesn't get shot, for he's less intimidated. Like, what is his logic behind that? Shit doesn't make sense. You know what? If I'm one of those motherfuckers, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shoot your ass for trying to imitate my race and try to act like you're black and you're not. Like, that's gonna get your ass shot. That's not gonna prevent it. Like, what is his logic behind this?
White people also experience race-based prejudice.
Since you guys probably don't know, I have lived overseas. I've lived in Asian countries. In Japan, there are certain restaurants and stuff like that that you could walk into. You can see people dining in the restaurant, and they're gonna tell you they're closed just because you're white or you're American. So
All right, I'm not necessarily saying it's not an issue, but I feel like it's not an American issue. You don't see white people going to black-owned restaurants and then being, like, denied services. You know what I mean? Like, I understand her example, but like I said, it doesn't apply to, like, you know, the situation they're talking about.
Be unattracted to a race is racist.
I think where the line gets drawn is when if a white male is sitting there swiping and he's just like, I don't like black girls, they're all ugly. they have too big of lips. I think that's where the line gets drawn. But you can't really help what you're attracted to. Like, my fiance is Mexican, and it's like, I like him for who he is, not how he looks.
I think that we are conditioned to be attracted and to respond to people that we grow up and around with. So homogeneously, we grow up with people who look like us. So when you move into dating and things like that, statistically, you're going to be attracted to people that you grew up seeing, right? However, when you are discrediting a certain race for whatever reason based off their ethnicity, meaning everybody who did exist, is existing, and will exist from that race, you are not feeling anything. Cute, I don't control your body or your thoughts, but on one hand, I'm like, let's maybe unpack that. Also,
Honestly, the question itself is pretty stupid, and so is his response. It's not racist to say you wouldn't date a certain race. It's a preference. It's just like saying, oh, I don't date redheads. I don't date brunettes. A girl could be a 10 out of 10, but you don't find her attractive. She got red hair. You know, that's your preference. Like, I'm just trying to use an example, trying to use his logic.
I think we just...
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Who approved this on the writing staff? Like, who let this actually go into the filming process? Genuinely. Like, I want to know. I want to have a word with them.
talk about our disabilities.
I prefer disorder.
Disorder, yeah.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed in middle school, and then I transitioned to a school for people on the spectrum. Once I graduated middle school and went to that school, I kind of really enjoyed where I was at and everything. This is really hard because there's like so many eyes on me already. It's just taken a while to accept that I have a disorder. There's people who I've met myself who say you have autism, and my family would be like, did you tell him you have did you tell him you have a disability? No, I don't think I need to. But reality, it really does help to know that I do have autism.
They first suspected me of being autistic when I was 5. But they hesitated to diagnose me because I was too intelligent.
I mean, that's a compliment right there, being too intelligent.
I feel like in some ways it's a little bit of an insult.
I was diagnosed at the age of 2. I don't see it as a disorder or a disability because I don't see my autism as something that's negatively affected my life, because like I like who I am, I like the way I think, and I don't want to change a single thing about myself.
Honestly, like being here is like we have to, oh, go ahead, Amanda, sorry.
I mean, I don't want to sit here and have to guess, like, who has autism, who doesn't. But I'm just saying, the dude in the maroon, he's being way too calm. He's being way too, like, I don't know how to say it without it being, like, you know.
Each other. Yeah. Can I ask you guys a questions about, like, what are stimulants? Like, do you guys, like, chew gum, or do you guys, like, have anything that you guys do specifically to like keep you guys calm or keep you guys? Go ahead, Amanda.
The color pink.
The color pink. Okay.
That's my favorite color in the whole world. My whole room is pink at home. My bed is pink. My bedspread is pink. And my pillows are pink. And my rug is pink. And my carpet is pink. I even have a framed pink picture of my. And most of my clothes are pink. I love pink. It's the best color in the whole world.
Okay. Okay. I love
blue.
It would be so fucked up if Amanda is faking this shit. Like, if she is, she deserves a Grammy, an Emmy, some little nominee for this little acting. I mean, if not, then, I mean, I feel bad, but I feel like she's either like, you know, really on the spectrum, or she's playing into it too hard. I mean,
gambling or something.
None of them have the same experiences that I do. So there's no way to have pinpointed, oh, this person is more quiet, this person is more socially awkward. There's no way to tell who was autistic or not.
On the count of 3, will the mole please raise their hand? 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Who could have seen that coming? I totally didn't see that coming.
I was shook.
I was like, no, it cannot be her. It can't be her.
I never would have guessed.
I actually didn't lie about anything. I just flipped out autism with FASD, and it stands for fetal alcohol spectrum disorder.
Just because your mom was a raging alcoholic when she had you doesn't mean you have an excuse to lie about autism. On a light note, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know it's a switch up on the content a little bit, but I do got a lot of plans for this channel and I want y'all to stay tuned for it. Peace.